appreciate that locker room. That's a bunch of players there. Not always pretty. It wasn't perfect. Not going to be perfect, but to see those guys fight for 60 minutes, which we needed all 60. To push through guys pushing through injuries, guys out of lineup, guys filling in. That's a resilient bunch of them. So really proud of them. Proud to get that one. And then we know where we are. Another big one coming up in the AFC next week. But really just proud of the effort again. Can clean up about 1,000 things. But to
How about Bill over 3%?
Yeah. Yeah, obviously Joe made some unbelievable throws there when we needed. I mean, the one to David there at the end on 3rd and 14 maybe. That's very similar, different but similar to the David Bell one the week before. Hot, drifted, made some room, felt like there was somewhere to loft the ball up, and then Dave Njoku did what Dave does, and he went. Huge play for us, but yeah, Joe just can't say enough good things about how he played in that fourth quarter and leading that football.
Kevin, you guys set a franchise record today. Scores in the final 2 minutes to win the game, winner 5. What is it about this team where you guys are able to come through winning plays over and over again, despite the injuries? Bouncing.
Yeah, it's it's the greatest team game there is. Yeah. What I love about it is it takes the offense, the defense, the special teams. In a moment like you're describing, everybody has to come through. And that's what we've done this season. I think the guys did a great job of understanding the situation, what we need to do. But credit to the players for executing. Yeah, just talk about David in that locker room. I'm proud of Dave and the person he is, the player he is. He's one of the best teammates I've ever been around. And the growth that he's made, both as a person and a player, he's got that mentality where he fights for everything. And put it on display today. He really did. So we needed him. He's a great leader for our football team.
What was he messaging the line for the tough day to hang in there?
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Coach Scott Peters, John McCoster, those guys did a great job. It's hard. You have backups in there. You have guys playing different positions, and you make sure that they know they have a job to do. Was not always pretty, wasn't always perfect. I know there's places that I can help them out for sure. But Coach does a great job, not just on Sunday. He does a great job during the week. Sure.
We talk about that, basically 2 pick sixes and a shutout other than that.
Yeah, played outstanding. Talk about a couple plays that he wishes he could have played a little bit differently, but man, to play how we did for most of that football game, again, offensively, turning the ball over was the story of that game that kept it in. And then for us to do that, put our defense in some really tough spots. They score 7 off of an offensive giveaway. So for a large push, I think our defense plays out, getting them 3rd and long, harassing the passer, playing the ball when it was in the air. I thought they were stopping the run. Very nice.
And we've mentioned about Justin Hopkins before, but I mean, he just like lots of again.
Yeah, we took the ball to start the game. Felt like wind might be a factor, and then leaned on Dustin. And if he wanted to go that way in the fourth, just felt like where the wind was going. The guy you trust. I mean, really, the guy that's come through for our football team time and time again. He's been outstanding.
What happened to Joel?
Yeah, just something in pregame. Just felt it. He locked up a little bit. Tried to go, just could not. Wanted to, just couldn't.
7-1.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day out there, and proud of the crew that was in there cheering. And I've said this before, we need it. It takes everybody, and I'm serious, it takes our fans too. They make such a huge difference. I don't think anybody likes coming here playing in front of our fans.
And what's going through your head on that last drive and then the hail?
Talking and about the situation, make sure everybody's on the same page. They should not have gotten that big play to get them down there, obviously. There were just conversations about what they're going to do next, and obviously felt like the ball was going to go in the end zone in that last one. And you have to execute. I know it wasn't perfect by us. I know you could say we got lucky or whatever, but I thought the guys understood what they had to do.
What's on your mind? It's sitting. Watch this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's this times that you just got to trust the guys. Trust that line. Work their butts off and they play. Well, you get to make the decision in the second half in terms of which direction ultimately you want.
Safety, no,
Yeah, I thought those guys tackled well. Obviously, you have to look at the tape, Mary Kay, but really conscientious, diligent workers. Coach Ephraim does a great job getting those guys ready to play. So really, really proud of it.
And when you're struggling to run the ball, you got the backup lineman in, there's pressure on Joe, and you're down 10. How do you, as a play caller, kind of come up with the plan that's going to get you in?
All those variables, it's all those things. Just trying to find ways to be explosive, find ways to get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, find ways to, and at the end of the day, think about your players. Got Amari, Elijah, and our guys. It's how do we get the ball to those guys? But that, for us as this instance with an offensive staff, it's what's available to you. What do you feel like?
Well, man, how about finally getting a chance to go deep to Marquise?
Yeah, great throw. Joe handed that one off. That was incredible. Marquise did exactly what he was supposed to do, tracked it well. I got a huge play there. And that, that game, that's good defense. Coach Bruce did a great job. I think they have good players at all three levels. So that was a tough outfit for us up front. Really impressed with that crew, the back end. So it was a challenge.
And you had a lot of backups make key plays in the fourth quarter. Cam Mitchell tripped up the field. Alex Wright had the stop. Marquise had the catch. You win on those guys stepping up in those moments because you don't win without.
Yeah, I mean, it's a next man up mentality, but I think we have the right guys that are stepping into those roles. That is a credit to Andrew this roster. Guys that we feel really good about when we're asking them to step in for a start.
That ball and make that turn. I guess what does that just say about his awareness?
Yeah, great football player. You're always trying to find ways to get Amari the ball. Joe fit it in a very tight window, and then Amari did the tight rope down the sideline. But very heavy player, has made huge plays for us in the ball game, and we did it.
Good. Thank you.